As they join me on stage, I will request them to lead this chant as well. Where are Shriranga, Vinay, and Sharath? Let's go. I saw Rohan saying, just be careful with what you say in this segment. But we discussed that this is a family-friendly event. Just very quickly, what was Rohan the friend like?
Genuine, right? Absolutely genuine. No holds bar. And, obviously, very, very fortunate, all of us. I think, all these words, right, grounded, that we have heard throughout the evening, he brings that to all his relationships and even, as a friend. Absolutely brutal and straightforward, so that is something that we have all enjoyed with him and grateful for that.
Sharath?
I'd say two things. One, rock solid. A lot of people here spoke about how solid he is physically, right? Resilient, but emotionally as well. He's always been there for us through highs and lows, cheered with us, sat with us when we needed that attention. And the second thing is friendly chaos. So, when there are friends who actually are good friends who try to keep you out of trouble. And having known him for 40 years now, I'd honestly just say he's been true entertainment. I wouldn't say anything about the trouble, but entertainment for sure.
So everyone has one of the friends who's all legendary, but very few people have a legend for a friend. What's that been like for you?
Oh, just amazing. I mean, what he's done for us as friends, it's a friend in need is a friend indeed. He's definitely right up there on that. He's been there through our thick and thins. We have known him ever since we were born. We all grew up at the same local club. So it's just amazing. I mean, people have said so much about how grounded he is and how he took us along with him in his success. He made us a part of his success. So it's amazing. It's just amazing to have a legend, true legend.
Legendary friend. But
Yeah.
you've said all the nice things. Now, what can you tell us about Rohan that nobody else is going to believe here?
Well, you told us it was a family event, so
Yeah.
Within the rules.
within the
There are a lot of
rules,
18
yeah.
plus jokes if you want.
So, one thing, obviously, I can tell you he's going to have a lot of free time now. But guys, never get into an argument with this guy. Okay, that's one thing you'll never ever win, and I'm sure a lot of you who know, the minute he sets his mind on something and starts an argument, I just know it's going downhill.
Can you give us an example?
Oh, no.
No examples.
No examples.
Okay.
That is rated, so.
All of that is rated. Okay.
I'd say you know a bit of him, how he likes mixing things up, how he's into blending. He's got his own blend of coffee. One thing that I can probably delve into is a blend that he made quite early in time. Our first glass of beer, or should I say a bottle of beer, because he got it in a bottle of Citra. And as luck had it, or as destiny had it, it was given by his future brother-in-law. And I still remember we were sipping on it in the side, and his sister Rashmi comes and just grabs it because she was thirsty. And she had a chug of it, and I think half of it came out, but she had to keep a straight face because adults were still around. He's always been great at blending stuff. I'm just going to wish that he continues that now that he's got more time in hand.
How about you?
If not for a career in tennis, he would be the best salesperson because he can convince anybody to do anything. He can get a Bedouin to buy a blanket. So he can convince anyone at anything.
What has he got you to buy?
Oh, that's too many things to go.
This looks like an entirely censored segment. So
Yeah, a lot of sense.
You call the three of us here. Come on, we can't go into details.
okay, but tell me some incident or story that best captures this guy.
No, obviously, keeping today's occasion as well, Nandan, I think, I've traveled a lot with Rohan. I've been fortunate, going for a lot of tournaments. And, previously here, Yuki, all the guys, I walked into lunch this year in Australian Open. So he was a defending champion. He came there and I walked into the players area. And I told this the other day to Rohan as well. First time I had goosebumps where I saw like 8 players and friends and family. There were 15 Indians sitting in the Australian Open players only lounge, And, when we used to travel back in the day, it would be Rohan, one guy sitting there. All the Spanish guys would have their 6 groups. Every other country would have a bunch of people, And I think this is going to be one of his biggest legacies in terms of building that bridge, between, and they were all just playing around, I mean, he was pulling Anirudh's leg and, they were all just cracking up over there, And the fact that they can relate to him and they don't look at him as somebody that's, out there, but he's part of them. But he's much older to all these guys, So not to bring up age now, but yeah, but I mean, for me it was really, a moment that's going to stay in my mind. And I think 10 years down the line, he's going to be producing so many Indian tennises on great footing. And that incident is just a benchmark of what we've been talking about today from an incident perspective.
Wonderful. Thanks for sharing. Sharath?
I think going back to the word you asked us to think of at the beginning, the word I thought of is energy. Because, I mean, we've seen his energy on the court. We've seen what he brings to the court outside. But what we also need to see is the kind of infectious energy that he brings as a friend. He's made us do, I wouldn't say he's been the only reason, but if you needed a prod, or if you needed someone to push you a bit, he's been there. That energy that he brings is so infectious that I think there have been so many incidents through our lives where he's made us do things which we were not so comfortable doing, but looking back, we're glad we did it. I've got, friends here, obviously. He's made us gate crash weddings. The kind of excuses we've had to come up with to cover up things. I can't go into that, but it's just generally the energy that he's brought along. It's so nice to see that having that energy, he's carried that energy throughout. We were talking about how well he did, how good he was in doubles earlier, and 23 years later, he's still as good. Changed a bit, but that fire and the desire all comes from the energy, I believe. So he's been fantastic with that.
Wonderful. And Vinay, just to end, there's so much change he's had in his life and career, but there's also constancy of being your friend. So tell us a little bit about that.
The one thing that came to my mind was determination. As college kids, early 2000s, when you could party in Bangalore till the wee hours of the morning, Rohan would be there, right there with us on a Friday night. First of all, trying to get into one of the clubs, and then go on, stay along with us without having a drink till 5:30, come back to the house wherever we were staying, and at 6 he's off for training. And he would come back and wake us up, and then go out for lunch. So, that was his determination and his outstanding.
Wonderful. Thanks all for the sharing. Can we do let's go Bopsy?
Of course.
Before we go? Come on, let's go.
Let's go, Bopsy.
Let's go, Bopsy.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
And Nandan, he warned us actually before coming, saying keep it civil.
I saw that on the way.
Yeah, he warned us and all. And he said,
We'll
now
do
I'm retired,
we'll do
I'm going to
another
get back to you.
We'll do another version another day. Thank you. Thank you.